Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to understand the call effect in a Redux Saga. And I have already created one video where we handle the multiple Saga with the help of call and all effect, where we use a generator function inside the call effect. So, so if you go to the official doc of Redux Saga, so either you can pass this function a generator or a normal function. A normal function basically return a promise, and middleware suspend the generator until the promise settled, and after the promise resolved, generator is resumed with the resolve value. And if the promise is rejected, an error is thrown inside the generator. So this example we haven't seen yet, but this example we have already implemented in one of the video where we handle the multiple saga. And if you haven't watched that video, then you can click on the I button to understand the that concept where we uh, handle the multiple saga with the call and all, and inside that call method we pass this generator. So so this increment saga is a generator, so it is not a normal function. In this video we will see one example how we can uh, pass the normal function which will return a promise. Okay, so that scenario we are going to see in this video. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to mode. So obviously with the current application we cannot implement that scenario. Okay, so what we need, so I will be using one API to demonstrate you the call effect with a normal function which will return a promise. Okay, so stay with this video, okay, at the end, so you will get to understand. Okay, so now we have to little bit modify. Okay, so I will add one button here. So let's copy this button. Okay, and this button will be like get post. Okay, and we will be dispatching one action like fetch post. Okay, let's see our UI. Okay, little, okay, primary, okay, danger remove. Okay, and give some styling, margin top 10 pixel will be enough. Okay, okay, so I click this button, so I will get the post with the using the call in our Redux Haga. Okay, so I will create another Haga file for this. Okay, so it will be post.saga.js, and most of the thing I will copy from here to save the time. Okay, so we need put take letters and on fetch post. Okay, I will rename, and this will fetch post. Okay, and the action will be the same action which we are dispatching from this component. Okay, and here we will be dispatching a different action to update the reducer. Okay, so this will like fetch post saga. Okay, and we will create one file api.js. Okay, so I think we have access or not. Let's check. We don't have access, so I will kill this one and I will install the access because we need access to make the call. So I will install the access. Let wait for this installation. Meanwhile, we can proceed import access from access. Okay, and export const load post. Okay, post, and this will be sync. We don't need this. Okay, so we can simply write in the same line await access dot get, and we just copy the CURL. Okay, so that's it from this file. I will start my server again. Okay, so come to the post dot saga. Okay, so let's close this one. Okay, so what we have to do here, we need to bring that API from our API file. So so what was the API load post? Okay, const, so response yield call. Now this time we are passing a normal function, not a generator. So this will resolve the promise. Okay, and in the second argument, since this API is not accepting any argument, so either you can leave it as it is, sorry, leave as it is, or you can pass also empty string if you want to pass the argument. If the API accepting some argument, so you can pass the argument here. And if you're really interested how the argument we can pass in while making the call, like something like ID you can pass, okay, to get the post of a specific user ID. So I have already created on that on that kind of a video. So you can click on this I button to learn to basically fetch the data dynamically in the Redux Saga. Okay, so we will not cover that part here. So I have already created the video. You can go and watch that video. So you can pass the input, no issue. Okay, and in the payload you can pass this response. Okay, and we have to update the reducer. So we will define new state. So this will be a post. Okay, and the case we need to mention this action. Okay, return state and post action dot payload. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have to add this. Okay, so we have to add this in our roots Haga. Okay, so what was the name? Fetch post. Okay, fetch post, and the file will be post saga and on decrement. Okay, I think okay we need to mention this one. Let's see whether we are able to see something in reducer or not. So I will open my console and get post. Okay, so we have dispatched the action successfully. Let's see whether we are getting the post or not. So we are getting the post. Okay, look, we are getting the data here basically. So we are getting all the data. So we are just interested in the data part. Okay, so what you can do, you can do here like response.data. Okay, now let's reload the application again and fetch the post. So this action we are dispatching from the component, and the Saga is listening this post. Okay, and it's creating a new Saga here. Okay, so that concept I have already covered in this Redux tutorial. Okay, so you can go and watch this Cake latest what Cake latest does. Okay, so let's see the console part. So now in the post we are getting the data 100 posts. It's returned because this API returned the 100 post. Okay, so let's just to display something here. Okay, in the component, so you can do that. So what we have to do, so state. Okay, state dot app, state dot app dot posts. So this way basically we have to do, otherwise we will get error while initial load. Okay, so post, so I can give some, 1 second, some UL. Okay, I can give some class name like list group, and here it will be list group item and post dot title. So I'll be printing only the title part. Okay, this title part only I will be printing. So post dot title, and we need to provide key. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you all already saw that we are getting the title here. Okay, so fetch the post, we are getting the title. Okay, so each list should be have a unique key. Okay, so this key might be provided here. Okay, you might have to provide here. I think, let's see. Okay, so I hope you understand the call effect in Redux Haga with the normal function, which basically return promise, and the Redux Saga middleware will suspend the generator until the promise is resolved, and once the promise is resolved, it will resume with the resolved value. Okay, so I hope this concept is clear in the Redux Haga. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if you like my video then please subscribe the button and like the video as well. Bye bye.